Oh my god, that's today. Patch 1.2 is live. This game has been updated. Help me. Make another game, please. So there's something about a new game menu. What is this? Swarmpedia. It's all of the units. Oh my god, it's Adobe Air. Hello, Adobe. How are you? This always reminds me of a dragon. Game of Thrones. We need a Game of Thrones version. I'm just kidding. Or am I? So these are the challenge levels, right? Oh! Play through the campaign with lots of extra nectar for both yourself and the enemy. Basically, the idea here is to make even more enemies. So let's check this out. This is a game that we played so much on the channel. The first video that we posted years ago has well over 1 million views. You know what? Let's just stop and appreciate the dialogue real quick. This is a great spot. Thanks for murdering the previous owner, Mom. Wait, what the fudge is that? Oh, that's my friend. She's a weird worm thing. I've forgotten all about this intro dialogue. Wormy protects me from intruders. She'd never betray me. I think Wormy's asleep. When she wakes up, she's gonna murder you. Not if I murder you first. Try it. Oh, no you didn't. Okay, we know how to do this. Get your mineral makers, your miners. They don't go after minerals. It's just too much time playing StarCraft. And yes, I'm excited for Warcraft 3 Remastered, one of my favorite RTS games of all time. So, what do you got for me, Queenie? Let's go ahead and just mass up. Oh yeah, I forgot that we're getting a lot more faster. I'm actually behind the times right here. We're getting a lot of nectar faster, and I swear, there's nectar in their abdomens. Has it always been like that? Or is that a new thing? And yes, I'm aware that we've got a lot of bad guys coming in. We got 18 seconds, but don't worry. Should I just go? Oh, there are no upgrades, right? I don't even think I need to do that. Alright, send out the grunts. Oh, let's cancel those because we have the money. So there's no point in having multiple evolutions because you don't need that. Alright, we'll get some shooters out there. We'll cancel this one. We'll get some shooters out now to help support our front lines. Then we'll get up to the maximum number of mineral resource harvesters. This guy only has 3. Wormy shoots bees! Isn't that cool? It is pretty cool, actually. But what's gonna be even cooler is when I conquer your xenomorphic face. Your betrayal was so unexpected. Oh my god. Look at how many we have. Max harvesters. When Wormy is hit by me, yeah, we get that. We're very well aware. So this is basically, it's the campaign mode, but just, oh my god, with insane amounts of enemies. We don't have any nukes or anything. Let's cancel these. Why? I think you can keep making harvesters, and they just take longer and longer to come out. Oh god, did we just doom ourselves? I think we may have. I can't bio-nuke them. Ooh, and we can speed it up, can't we? Oh, by pressing spacebar, speed it up. That's awesome. Has that always been there, or am I'm prone to missing things. I think we'll still win this war of attrition. So basically, it's just giant, huge Swarm Queen battles. The update has come. I like that there's an update. I love how years after it first came out, we have more to do. It shows that the developer, like, still cares about this project. Are we gonna get beaten by the stingers, the bees? Let's get a lot of shooters out here. Oh my god, the queue's full. Let's speed it up. What do we got? Are we winning? Oh! Well, I guess it's actually good that we have shooters. We need more of them, I think. Actually, we need more like Zergling, Rusher, you know, grunt, frontline soldiers to sit there and take the beating. And give out some beating too. So look at this. If we do another harvester, it just takes longer. So there's this new mechanic here in play. So let's go ahead and speed it up. I am creating so many units. It'd be cool to have a little bit of statistics. F you, Wormy. What do you mean French fries? Well, we won, we've gotten 3 stars, and look at this. It's clear that we're invincible. We just unlocked the zapper. Let's go to the next level. So who's excited? If you were to propose a new game mode for Swarm Queen, what would you do? I'm trying to think what I would do. I like it. I almost wonder... Not ready yet? Hi, my mom killed the Red Queen on this spot, so it's mine now. Yeah, no, I was going to give that spot to my daughter. Wow, there's a matriarchy in these xenomorphs, clearly. Oh, you're just gonna take my spot. So, we learn a little bit about something. Here we go. Oop, I messed up my numbers here. Well, that may have been a bad idea. I didn't produce harvesters immediately. Let's see if my error in a start... Yeah, like, why did I do that? I don't know. I'm making it challenging for myself. I'm totally in command and know exactly what I'm doing at all times. I also never make mistakes, nor do I tell any fibs. Die. Let's see what you got. Yeah, I've got all of them available, so I can counter them easy. You know what? Speaking of countering them easy, I'm gonna make a flyer. Because you can't stop flyers, can you? Because you're on the ground, so I'm gonna soften you up with some flying. And then I'm gonna send in my melee soldiers to form a front line and defend me. And we're gonna easily win this one, and then I'm gonna use the rest of the nectar that I'm gonna get to get more harvesters. But I'm trying to think of, like, if you could, would you want to incorporate advanced mechanics? Would you make a new mode, or would you make a new game? I really think this would be cool. I'm surprised it's never been on mobile. You know, I've been on planes before. I'm like, man, I really wish I could play something like this. Oh, you've got the bio bomb, don't you? Don't spit on my minions, bruh. All right, now we're gonna have to spam these guys. Yeah, there's too many of these. Uh-oh. Do they have critical mass? Critical mass is basically what it means when they've got so many units, even though you could come back, you don't have the time because they have the critical number of units and you just can't. Because you don't have time. I don't think I described that very well at all, but they don't have critical mass, we're actually turning the tide. So we'll get one more harvester out here. He's sending a few more of these. And then I'm gonna go all airborne for a little bit. Just to get ahead. Actually, that's a bad idea. Our tactics are inferior, but don't worry. We've got time on our side. They've got an endless conga line of xenomorphic zerglings. Blade maggots, actually, is what they're called. My god. So disgusting. Alright, so what we're doing here, now they've upgraded to shooters. We've got a few area units that are distracting them. But my blade maggots, they're brawlers, they're fighters, they're going in. Can you imagine if there was physics in this game like there is in Tabs? How interesting that'd be with, like, instead of like bipedal walking, you know, like kind of humanoids, instead we would have like aliens and weird organisms. I don't know, I feel like physics isn't truly appreciated in gaming yet. I think it's just kind of like at its genesis at the beginning of where, you know, in gaming. And I would really, really love to see it go forward and, you know, to see all the different mechanics, the different games, the different styles of things that people could create. Like, what if Helmy, you know, could do Tabs physics? I don't know, but I would love to see a second game at the very least. Alright, so now we're upgrading our front lines while our Air Force is just decimating them. And then after that, look at our queue. So we've got a few more harvesters, but he's operating, or rather she, the Xenomorphic Queen, is operating off of 3, 4 harvesters? Not a lot. But we get nectar so much faster than we used to. So this mode is absolutely kind of insane, and I feel like the more we play it, the farther we go in the campaign, the more ridiculous and epic the battles are, and that's what the developer was talking about, was like the whole beauty of Swarm Queen was how big the battles were. So we're gonna have bigger battles. Swarm Queen 2.0 now with much, much bigger battles. But I would love to get your feedback in opinions and ideas as far as like what would make a really, really cool Swarm Queen 2, you know, we'll call it. Like, what would they do to change it? What would they do to make it better, improve upon it, right? Improve on something that is already incredibly fun, incredibly interesting, the storyline's funny, the voice acting, or rather the dialogue, no, it's not really voice acting, the dialogue is pretty funny. There's a lot of shooters out there. I'm hoping, look at this. It's pretty well alternated. We've got flyers and ground fighters going over at the same time. We've also got Wormy here on our side. So, Wormy's on our side and we can't lie. Good job, jerkface. Dude, the disrespect. You lost more minions than the enemy did? Oh, we didn't even get 3 stars. How weak. Level 4, but remember, this is the 3rd one we've played because now GLHF Zerg Rush. I love it. I almost said Star Wars. The StarCraft memes, man. So we'll get some early mineral harvesters. I always say mineral. See, I've played too much StarCraft. Early nectar harvesters, and while we're upgrading to get some blade maggots out here relatively soon, you're gonna Zerg Rush. I'm gonna Zerg Rush too, bucko. I'm gonna take Wormy so fast, you won't even know what hit you in the face. But I think the nectar's new. I don't remember them having that, which is a nice touch. Alright, so we've taken the middle ground. And this is the first one in the new update where we have our army out before the enemy does. So I think it's time to get some aerial units out here to support our blade maggots on the ground. A combined arms approach of warriors and flyers, although our warriors are gonna get taken out. We're losing that, but we invested in our economy. We're like the Soviet Union, Mother Russia, at the beginning of World War II. You may beat us, but we are soon gonna invest so much and be able to produce so much that you will not be able to stop our wall of bodies, nor our potato-based vodka, which is delicious. So another thing we want to do was that taking longer? I swear it froze for a second. Neurotoxin is ready. Fire the hole! It's like a giant mortar. It's like an alien cannon of the gods. Oh, I never knew you could double-click to use the ability faster. I probably should have used that many a time. So that was what happens when you double-click. That's cool. I'm not embarrassed that I didn't know that. You're embarrassed. Alright, so the battle is going in our favor. We're about to take Wormy. And we're about, here we go, I'm gonna try it again. The old double tap approach. Fire and forget. Oh yeah, we've got a suppressive air force. We are suppressing the enemy. We're shooting lightning out of our dangly flying tentacles, which sounds rather interesting when you really think about the verbiage there. But needless to say, we won't be defeated, boys. But these are the earlier levels. That's the one thing. I feel like I've done this before, so that's my one criticism of this, which, by the way, there didn't need to be an update. There was, though. It's been years since this first came out, and I love that. You know, the one criticism would be that, you know, I've done it before, and I wish I could try something different. It's more of what I love, but it's not something new to love. It's still pretty awesome. Look at this army. Alright, boys. You may defeat mine enemy. We will go out glorious, undefeated, although in that last mission, we only got 2 stars. They just got the new evolutionary technology, but it doesn't matter. My Air Force. No rush 20 minutes, Kay. Oh my gosh. The amount of times I played StarCraft custom maps where that was what we put, and we played Big Game Hunters. Did any of you guys play StarCraft or StarCraft 2? Do you remember Big Game Hunters? My gosh, that brings me back. I love this game. The little like, you know, cultural memes and references to games past that influence the art direction and the creative direction of this game. It's beautiful. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching another episode of Swarm Queen, this one with a pretty interesting update. Anyway, if you guys want to see more, let me know. If you want to see more stick war or stick fight, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.